would you like to introduce yourself and why you're here today?
Yeah, of course. My name is Clive Woodward. I was invited in by the Swindon Wildcats to speak to their players, their coaches and all their staff. Their first game is about a week away, I think.
Yeah.
Know a little bit about the ice hockey world. I mean, they've got 54 games season, I think it is. So I'm just really looking forward to them. They've asked me to come and talk about what a high-performing team looks like, what a high-performing individual looks like, and I hope I can pass some of my experience working in professional sport.
Nice one. Obviously, you've had a lot of experience coaching England in a lot of high-pressured situations. What would kind of be your advice to those players who are going to be performing in a lot of high-pressure situations this season?
Yeah, I think the first thing is to understand the word pressure. I think pressure is a good word. I think if you worry about pressure, then it can go against you. If you think of sport is about pressure. We all love those pressure moments. It's like, you know, taking a kick to win a rugby game, a penalty, a situation, and in ice hockey taking a free shot or whatever it's called. So pressure is good, but pressure is all about if you rehearse for pressure and you practice for pressure. If it then happens in the real world during the game, you handle it well. So I'm big on pressure. I use a word called teacup, which is thinking correctly under pressure, and I think that sets people apart. The real champion players in ice hockey, golf, any sport, thrive under pressure. That's why they do it. They want to be in that one moment in time. Can they deliver under pressure? But I think it's something you can coach, and I'll be taking the team through that this morning.
Billy, we had Clive in today. How did you find that little talk?
Yeah, amazing. You know, I actually remember him winning the Rugby World Cup when I think I was about 14 years old. I remember getting up in the early hours to watch with my dad. So what an inspirational man. You know, he's achieved so much in sport as a coach, as a player. He's a phenomenal representation of sport, and for having him here today and to talk to us is brilliant.
And I heard you studied about him at university as well.
Yeah, in my master's degree I did a sports coaching master's degree, and I'm pretty sure I referenced him at points as well in my dissertation. But no, I've studied him and other coaches like Brailsford and stuff like this, and it's amazing to have him in and to have that kind of insight, which is when we talk about high performance, it doesn't really get much more high performance than him. You know, you look at his resume, he's one of the best British coaches we've ever had. So incredible experience. We're very thankful to have him in today, and it's incredible.
And just finally, one big takeaway you got from the talk, which maybe you can take into next season.
Yeah, I think it's the detail. You know, it's you talk big on empowerment and giving the players that responsibility to make your own kind of rules and set those standards from a player level, let alone a coaching level. I think that's a big one, empowerment, and just the detail. You know, the detail it takes to get that high performance, and I think that's something we'll learn from.
Aaron, we had a special guest in today. Do you want to just explain kind of what went on this morning?
It was great to have Sir Clive Woodward at the event this morning. It was also a great experience in coaching and having successful teams and being in a high performance environment. So I thought the players, it was a great speech. I took a lot from it personally as a player and a coach, and there'll be a lot of stuff that we can put into our team and hope for a really successful season.
And what kind of takeaways did you get from, or one big takeaway you got from his talk this morning?
It's just about everyone's got to do their bit to make a team successful, and be prepared every day and to help the team. And if you do your job, then quite often the team can be successful. And it was really good. A lot of great stuff we took from it, and it's been a great start to the weekend.
Obviously the season starts next week, but this weekend we've got a big team building weekend.
So we're going off now, and we've been very fortunate the last 3 years. Rob Furman has put on this day for us, and so we're going to Barbary Castle now and doing some fitness stuff, and we end up doing split into teams, and the players get a little bit competitive, and then tonight the players can socialise, and we have a team meal out in town. So it's a great day. I believe that this is as good of a day that a team will have at this level, and the last 2 years have been really great, and hopefully this year can be even better.